Greetings and welcome to this week's race video, where we will be taking a quick look at the mighty Norn. I'm your host, Zulfury, and let's get going. So what are the Norn? The Norn are a Nordic and barbaric influenced 9-foot-tall race of humans that are extremely strong. The Norn value bravery and valor above all else. They lived in the far Shiver Peaks for a very long time. This exact length of time is unknown, but it's presumed for many hundreds of years. In recent times, the Norn were forced south by the minions of the Elder Dragon Jormag. The Norn live a very individualistic lifestyle, and they focus on personal honor and glory. They frequently go on grand hunts, either by themselves or with a hunting party, so their stealth and tracking skills make them a valuable asset in any battle. The Norn have no clear leader, because they bow to no one. They have a mutual respect for each other, but only for the ones that deserve the respect. They also do not fear death. They believe that the greatest of them can attain immortality. The Norn also never give up on their battles. This could mean years devoted to vanquishing one challenging foe. The Norn frequently get very drunk, which likely influences their very strong optimism. They always keep a positive outlook on life, even in challenging times. They also often brawl one another, showing respect to the victor. Sometimes they have competitions of skill, in which the competitors must be very, very drunk to compete in. As far as religion goes, the Norn revere the spirits of the wild. Those spirits are the bear, which represents strength, the raven, which represents cunning, the wolf and snow leopard, which represent bravery and wisdom. When you create your Norn in-game, you get to pick which of the spirits you revere more than the others. What does this influence, you ask? Did I not mention that the Norn can assume a were form of each spirit? That's right. They can turn into a were-bear, a were-wolf, a were-snow leopard, and apparently a were-raven, depending on which spirit you pick. Those of you who aren't already sold on the Norn might be asking, so why would I play a Norn? They are the elite fighters and will never back down from opposition. They are one of the two most intimidating races in the game, them and the Char, but this is very debatable as to which one is a little bit more intimidating than the other. But any way you look at it, the Norn are very intimidating and have a very commanding presence on the battlefield. So, we can conclude that if you like the feeling of not being afraid of anything, of having a were form to transform into, the feeling of towering over your enemies on the battlefield, then the Norn are the race for you. That wraps me up for the day. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. And at this point, I need you guys to answer a quick question for me. I will need at least one filler episode for next week. Why, you ask? Why not just do the Sylvari? Well, Sylvari week is coming up. It might even be this next week. But at any rate, I cannot cover them next week. So, what I want to know from you guys is, would you like a history of the Norn next week, even though I can promise you there will not be much there? Or do you want a special episode that I'll just come up with something by then? I don't know what it is, and you'll be surprised. Please just leave a comment like you normally would, and at the end of it just say, History of the Norn, or Special Episode. So, thank you for your input, and I will see you next week for whatever you guys pick. And until then, I'm Zulfury, and I'll see you around.